Welcome back, creators. In today's video, we're going to show you how to make this super cute card using the Cricut Joy and a few simple materials. So come along with us while we show you how it's done. All right, for our card, we're gonna need a couple of things. So we have our Cricut Joy here. This is what we're gonna use to cut the card. We're going to use the Cricut Joy mat. It's a special mat designed to cut cards really quickly. We're going to use our Cricut Joy pen, one blank envelope, and also one glitter insert. And I'll talk to you a little bit more in the future about these inserts. I actually cut my own because I like the variety of colors. And you can also buy your own pre-made cards from Hobby Lobby or from other places. But for now, I'm gonna use the Cricut branded card just because I have that on hand right now. So the first thing that we're gonna do is we're gonna go over to our laptop. In this case, I'm using my iPad. I love my iPad Pro to be able to work with the Cricut. And so we're gonna go there and we're going to choose this heart card. So all we have to do is click on Make It because it's an already made card, and I'm a Cricut Access member, which means I have access to tens of thousands of different projects. And so it's ready to go. And so the next thing that we need to do is to pull this clear carrier sheet off of the card mat. You have to remember to do that, otherwise you will cut through it and it won't work properly. The next thing that we're going to do is we're going to take our card and we're going to open it up, and we're just going to slide the card into this little slot. There's like a little clear slot, and we're gonna line it up with the 4.25 by 5.5 inch line. And once we get the card all nice and lined up, we're just going to close it and smooth it down. Okay, and then on Design Space, we can see that the material size is chosen to match. We do not need to mirror it because it is not iron on. And we are going to go ahead and say continue. So because I switch between the Joy and the Maker all the time, it almost always asks me what I'm cutting with. And so we've got to wait for that to happen. And so here we see Joy, so we're going to select that. All right, so now all we have to do is select our materials. And so I know that this is going to be medium cardstock. That's typically what I use for cards. So I'm going to select that. And the first thing that it's asking me to do is to put in my pen. So I'm going to take out the blade and I'm going to put in the pen. Hey, if you're getting value out of this video, please don't forget to hit that subscribe button and hit the little bell icon so that you'll know the next time I post another video. And one tip before you load the pen, you might want to make sure that it's actually ready to write. So sometimes I'll just scribble on a piece of paper just to make sure that the pen is all ready to go. And so then the next thing I want to do is to load my mat. And so what's nice about the Joy is as soon as you get it to the sensors, it's gonna feel it and it's gonna pick it up and it's gonna pull it in and check. And then it's gonna get started with the writing as soon as I tap go. And so this is gonna take just a little bit because there's quite a bit of writing on here. So we'll be back as soon as the writing is finished. All right, so now it's asking me to load the blade back in. So we're going to take this, open it up, take the pen out. We're going to drop the blade back in and close it up. And we're going to click go. All right, so it's all done cutting. We're going to click on load and we're going to take the mat out And then very carefully, we're going to just lift the card off of the mat. And remember, part of it is still stuck underneath that little piece, so we're just going to open it up and pull it out. We can set our mat off to the side. And then we just want to kind of use our hands to pop out these little pieces. Sometimes, depending on the type of paper, these will pop right out. Sometimes if it's super intricate, you may have to just use your fingers just to peel the little pieces off. And so we're just going to get that all peeled out. Now we have all of our pieces popped out. We're going to now take our insert piece, and all you want to do is just thread it between the little slits. So you stick one corner in there, one corner in there. We're going to stick another corner in there, and we're going to stick the final corner in here. And that's it. You have a super cute card that you can write a special note on the inside. Sometimes I like to glue this down if I want it to be flat, but I rather like it when it pops up a little bit and it looks three-dimensional. One last tip, you want to get all this paper off of your card mat. And you can use your scraper if you want to. For large pieces like this, I just use my hand. And then you want to take that same clear carrier sheet and you want to put it back in place. Remember, I'm going to say this probably on every video, especially for our new crafters. You want to make sure you cover that mat up so that you don't get lint or cat or dog hair all on it, because once it gets lint on it or hair on it, it's no longer usable. It won't be sticky anymore. Check out some of our other videos in our series that give you other opportunities to make super easy crafts. Until next time, toodles.